Hello, Aquarius family. Welcome to your readings for August 2023. Thanks so much for stopping into my channel to check out the intuitive messages for this month. Please make sure that you take a look at the behind the scenes video that I've already posted in order to get some more information about how I do my readings. Also, going to give you some of the most important transits that we're looking at for this month, some background on that, and as well as breaking down Venus retrograde. And the reading that I'm going to do right now for you connects with the information that I provided in that behind the scenes video, okay? Talking about the three phases of Venus retrograde. So we're going to go ahead and do this reading now for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And please take a moment to like and share the video if it resonates for you, and please subscribe to the channel as well. Click on the bell notification so that you get updates monthly. Okay? All right, so taking a look at what's going on for Aquarius for this month of August, we have Venus in retrograde in Leo, which is a square to you, Aquarius. We're looking at phase one of Venus retrograde, which is from the 22nd of July, actually, to the 13th of August, which is kind of that release period of anything that's old and outdated, disempowering. We have phase two of Venus retrograde from the 13th to the 18th, which is where we reset things and we really ask ourselves, what do we want in our lives? What are our true values? Who do we want in our lives? Whether it's a romantic situation, we know that Venus rules love, money, our values, beauty, the aesthetics, right? And then for phase three, which is the 18th through to the 6th of September, we have that rebirth, which is now, us putting things in place for a new beginning, a new chapter in our lives in the areas that Venus rules, okay, and as well as in the house that Venus rules in your chart. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull 9 cards for you, Aquarius, and I'm going to pull 1 card from the Tao Oracle. And let's see what your messages are for August of 2023. All right, here we go. All right, I'll put down 3 cards for the first phase, 3 for the second, and 3 for the third. So you do have, just to go over some of the planetary, things that are happening for you, we do have the full moon in Aquarius on August 1st, okay, so that could be a very significant time for you. Full moons, we know, can be very emotional times, very emotional periods, a lot of energy, a little unstable there. Things usually resolve, something comes to a head and then resolves during the full moon period, okay? So that being in your opposite sign, with Aquarius and Leo, there may be a resolution of some kind as far as a relationship is concerned, a partnership is concerned. You might feel that you're a little more emotional around this full moon period in Aquarius. So just take extra care, do some extra meditations, make sure that you're sleeping well, eating well, hydrating, try to reduce your stress level so that the full moon doesn't spark things up for you, okay? But definitely could be some resolution for you, this being your personal full moon for the year of 2024. So definitely want to take extra care around that time. Now also, we want to look at Venus, that is in your 7th house. That's where the retrograde is happening for you, Aquarius. Partnerships, other people. I mean, it could be long-term partnerships, managers, people who represent you in some way. The sun is also there. So there's a lot of influence in your others sector right now, okay? This is specifically going to be for rising sign Aquarians, but as a sun sign, moon sign, it's also going to affect you in those areas of your life. We do have the new moon in Leo on August 16th, so that is falling in your opposite sign of Leo. There may be some new developments, new seeds that can be planted during that time. in the area of relationships. So we had that full moon, and now 2 weeks later, we have the new moon there in Leo. So, this is a good time to, good time for new beginnings, good time to have that fresh energy that moves into whatever house that new moon is in for you. Again, Venus is retrograde, so want to be careful as far as relationships, in that people can come back into your life from the past. Definitely with Venus in your opposite sign, that could be a situation. You want to make sure that you're kind of, analyzing that relationship, just to make sure whether it is something that should remain in the past, that it was in the past for a reason, or that make sure that this is a situation that resonates with who you are, with your values right now. Okay. We don't want to make any commitments, romantic commitments, while Venus is retrograde, because the energy is kind of pulled back. It's more internal. We also can tend to kind of go overboard as far as being attention seeking. So you want to be, careful with that. You may see that other people are really trying to, do too much to try and get your attention. That may turn you off a little bit, Aquarius. So kind of give people space to really show who they are and what their true intentions are in your life. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the cards are for that first phase of Venus. Really interesting, because I'm having a bunch of the cards that are repeating in some of these readings. The Page of Wands keeps coming up a lot, and the Nine of Cups as well. So that those, there could be some recurring themes. I did want to just mention we have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, who's that? Peekaboo, and the Emperor there. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles that is at the base of the deck here. I feel like the Emperor really wants to make himself known here. So, Queen of Pentacles energy. This could be you, expressing yourself through that Queen of Pentacles energy. That's the Money Queen. That is the queen who is, she's great with her resources. She knows how to grow her resources. Some of you could be getting involved in a money making situation, maybe gaining or earning more money this year, this month. I was going to say this year. That's possible as well. So maybe you're planting seeds this month in order to, for gains that are going to happen during the rest of the year. She's very graceful. She's very self-confident. She knows how to hold on to cash. She knows how to make her money grow. She is someone who can use her gifts, her talents, and her skills to really, to manifest on the material plane. So she could be very creative, but she also knows how to turn that into something that, that pays dividends. Okay. So you may be acting in this energy, as well as there may be someone around you who is Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, who could be significant in your life at this time. Could be a person who wants to present you with an offer, a job offer, or an offer of money or financial support. It's a great card, so you definitely want to keep an eye out and see where there are opportunities for you this month to either express yourself through this type of energy, or be blessed by someone who is in this energy as well. Okay. And this does not necessarily have to be a woman. Any gender is irrelevant here. We're just talking about energy at this time. Okay. All right. And then I'm done. I'm just going to give the Emperor a minute. He wanted to come out here. So the Emperor is Aries energy, someone who is very, really strong leadership qualities, very manly, very masculine, very virile, can be a real go-getter, can be a very dominant energy, male energy in, in your life. This is also someone who, he has a chess piece here, so could be someone who is significant in making moves on your behalf, or someone who's making moves behind the scenes, perhaps. Okay. But again, Emperor could be significant as well. The Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles are very compatible. Really compatible energies there. All right. If I had to say the Emperor was like anyone, I would say he's more like the King of Pentacles with a combination of King of Wands energy, but very compatible with this Queen of Pentacles here. Okay. All right. So let's see. So we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Hangman affecting that first week. Well, some wishes coming true. Okay, Nine of Cups always has to do with a hope, a wish, or a dream manifesting itself. So I don't know what area this could be in for you, but I think that some of you, the Page of Wands next to it, maybe that you're going to be getting some news. I mean, the Nine of Cups is joyous, right? It's a wish coming true. It's happiness. It is excitement. It is. It's really true happiness and joy. Look at the treasure there at her feet. The sun is there, vitality, energy, good health. Nine of Cups really is, just one cup away from the 10, which is, fulfillment. So your cup runneth over here for sure with the Nine of Cups. The Page of Wands and the Nine of Cups are very similar energy. Look at the colors there, that yellow, that gold, the arch of their backs, the movement, in whether this is a dance or gymnastics or, some kind of, definitely there's movement here and there's some treasure related to that. Okay. So some of you could be receiving with the Page of Wands a message that's coming to you, could be, via text, an email, voicemail message, something on social media that could be significant. Again, with this Queen of Pentacles, could be an offer, as I mentioned. I'm going to put the Queen over here. The Hangman is saying you may want to hold off on acting on this, right? So it may take a little bit of time. There may be a need for you to kind of vet this offer before you jump in headfirst. And the reason we're saying that is because, with the Venus retrograde and with Mercury retrograde towards the end around August 23rd, this month, by the way, there is, there may be a need for you to release control or relinquish control over something that is no longer serving you. So what is it? What could it be that is maybe disempowering to you, that is possibly outdated? I think that it's interesting here because I think you are learning to kind of let go and let God or let the universe. This may be what you are learning to let go of at this time. Not trying to have so much control over what happens in your life, because you can really only control, you throw that wand up in the air and you can catch it, but there are other things that you cannot hold on to, right? And you have to kind of let the universe work on your behalf. So some of you may be learning how to let go and let the universe work on your behalf. Okay. It could say this also can indicate that something is happening. Again, I keep getting something going on behind the scenes for you, Aquarius. And so, I don't know what that is relative to. I think as we go through the cards here, we'll get a better idea. But I feel like you just have the universe working on your behalf behind the scenes to make your wishes come true. But you have to be able to release the control over trying to aggressively make something happen, because again, with these retrogrades, it's more of an internal energy, and really learn how to hang out. Use your intuition and hang out. Okay. All right, so let's see. So that is from the July 22nd to the 13th of August. Let's see what's going on in that reset period, which is the 13th of August through to the 18th of August. And again, that new moon falls in the middle of that on the 16th. So we have Temperance, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Hermit. So this speaks to me right away in that there's a need to kind of reset your attitude, I think, toward money, toward finances. I see you here in the middle really holding on tightly or trying to hold on tightly to your wallet, to your coins, to your cash. Some of you may be thinking about buying property or selling property. Some of you may be wanting to settle somewhere. It could be maybe some of you are looking to relocate or, move wherever you're from right now. So change apartments, change your home. But where you are dreaming of being, perhaps you don't have the cash or you don't have enough in order to make that move at this time. Temperance is asking you to focus on balancing. So this might be balancing your expenses to in comparison to your income, right? Temperance is saying that you have to be careful, right, with your spending, perhaps. Make sure that you're putting some away for a rainy day. Make sure that you are saving as well as earning. I don't think that there is any issue here with the Queen of Pentacles as far as you being able to earn money, but I think the issue and what you need to reset during this week, this mid of August, is how you control and keep control of and hold on to your hard won earnings that you're bringing in. Okay. A need to remain balanced, a need to make sure that not just going out, not just that you don't just have the amount going out that you have coming in, right? You want to reduce your spending, and increase your savings or increase your investments, okay, so that there is more of a balance. Um, yeah, let's continue on. And I see the 14th here. So the 14th, Temperance is here, is the 14th card. So between the 12th and the 14th of August, there may be something that develops. That could support you in this. Maybe that's when this offer is coming through or this new opportunity comes through. So you definitely want to make sure that you are vetting any situation very carefully. And I just want to take a moment and plug my computer in because it is trying to go to sleep on me. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. All right. So the Hermit is here. The Hermit and the Hangman are very similar energies, right? Hanging out, kind of delaying action, not making any moves, seeing things from a different perspective, not taking aggressive action. So this is, very similar energy with the Hermit, and which is the number 9 card, and the Hangman, the number 12 card. I love the way that even though there is no action here, even though things are being held or action is being halted for temporarily, there is still growth, there's still ascension, there's still illumination here. I love how these are all runes here down in the water. So she's reaching down into this water and she's gaining knowledge. That's what that halo is. That's what that aura is. That she is so graceful and she's being able to hold herself back, but at the same time stretch and gain knowledge, gain wisdom, gain information from other sources, from her intuition, from spiritual sources, from her spirit guides, from her higher mind, from angel guides. So very similar here with the Hermit. Okay, so there is, and you see the Hermit's little lamp there. So lots of illumination here and information is available to you, but it is a matter of being able to be still and absorb that or attract it in or be receptive, right? Receive this information that's coming through to you. Receive this enlightenment. Receive this. I just got the word data, so I don't know, if how that's relevant, but could be something you read, something could be something that you're researching. Could be something that through divination. Maybe some of you should get some runes and toss some runes and see what messages come through to you from those runes as well. Okay. All right. So the last phase of Venus retrograde, well, that is August 18th through to September 6th. Wow. Okay. So look at this. We have the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and we have the Death card, 13. Look at this, 9, 12, 13, 14. So there is seemingly a sequence going on here. What I want to do is just take a look at this 10 of Wands. So there's hard work to do. Okay, this is a lot of work. This is a lot on your shoulders. So some of you may be feeling the heaviness of something that you are trying to accomplish. But this last phase of this Venus retrograde is the rebirth. It is the new beginnings phase. So for some of you, there may be a need for you to pick up and go. Some of you, I did mention possibility of relocation. So some of you could be moving from where you currently are. There may be a need to take a trip. There may be a need to, change your physical location. I did get the message some of you could be moving back home. So I don't know, if there's some of you who that is relevant for, but you have everything you need. Okay, she does have her suitcase there. She's got her, pack animal, you know, uh, what's the word, packed up here, and she's ready for the journey. She's got her coat on, pretty dress, she's got her boots. She is ready and moving forward. This looks like a move that is either happening early, very early in the morning, or at dusk, right? The lamps are lit here, and she's come a long way. She's going this it may be a long journey. It isn't a short one. It's not the 8 of Wands, right? This is the 10 of Wands. So this is a significant journey that is happening. Some of you could be going overseas. Some of you could be traveling. So that, though, could spark a new beginning for you. The 9 of Wands, which is the card that precedes that 10 of Wands, says that you need to be strong, you need to be resolved, you need to be prepared. There may be a need for you to guard yourself, guard your interests, be on guard. Again, the 9 of Wands is not aggressive action. The 9 of Wands is standing firm and standing still, right? You're ready to fight if you have to, but just being present and standing firm could actually create the breakthrough that you're looking for. Okay, so again, movement here, movement. So some of you could, as I said, be moving, relocating, establishing yourself, planting yourself elsewhere. And then we have the Death card. So I'm going to pull these in order. Then we have the Death card here, okay, which is a new beginning. It is the ending of a cycle, and it is the beginning of a new cycle. Again, what card could be better here in this rebirth period for you, Aquarius, than this card, the rebirth card? Okay, so again, some of you, you are closing a chapter in your life. You're closing a chapter, and you're starting a new chapter that is going to be very significant. The Death card only comes up if it is a major change, a major transition. I do want to mention to you that you have Mars in Virgo in the 8th house, which is that 8th house of major transitions. It is the house of major change. It is also your house of finances, those that you share with another person, or that the resources that you're getting from someone else. Could be a partner, could be a bank, could be a loan, could be some kind of inheritance, could be taxes or returns, something like that. So there could be there could be strong energy and movement and progress in those eighth house matters. It is trine Jupiter in your fourth house. So there could be some financial support that you're getting from a family member or a partner, that is going to support your home and your home environment, your home and your family environment, or your physical home. Okay. So again, seeing this as movement to reestablish yourself in some way, whether it's physical or whether it is actually, symbolic, standing firm and ready for this change, and then the change happening, this rebirth happening. Definitely the spark of a new chapter in your life, Aquarius. Okay. So really, really good energy here. Just want to look here. I'm not seeing, besides the Queen of Pentacles, well, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, but I'm not seeing here specifically that would speak to me about a particular or specific person in your life, except again, we did recognize the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. So, besides that, though, I think the focus is on change and holding firm and being prepared, right? Knowing when not to move and when to move, when to, when to rest, when to reap, and when to sow. So this is going to be a theme for you in this month of August, which is completely appropriate, as I said, because we have these planets moving forward. And so you don't want to sign on the dotted line on anything. You don't want to make any permanent decisions this month, again, as far as relationships are concerned, finances are concerned. But I would entertain offers, just if you have the ability to wait and to hold off on accepting anything, it may be better for you to do so until mid September, when the energy is going to be moving forward better for you, and things will be more aligned with the force, right? The force that you need behind you for successful outcomes. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull one oracle card for you, Aquarius, and see what your final advice is here. What is the advice, all right, for Aquarius? Aha, okay, let's see. So we got number 38 card. This card is opposition. All right, so what I said to you as far as the full moon, that is in your opposite sign. Things could get a little emotional for you at the beginning of August, and that energy could linger through the month of August because of Venus being retrograde, because of Mercury being retrograde. There could be, some miscommunications, especially in a romantic situation with Venus and Mercury, both moving backwards. It's going to be important to be able to talk things out, but you may find that you're talking things out and you're not getting to a resolution, per se. So this conversation may need to continue into September, whether it is a romantic situation, whether it's a financial situation, whether it is a business situation, or just a contractual thing. Again, this, you may need to do your best to delay having to again, sign on the dotted line or come to a final decision until mid-September. So some of the messages on this card are opposite viewpoints, personal differences, a communication gap. Okay, that makes sense with Mercury. Disharmony, again, with Venus retrograde, misunderstandings, and possible estrangement. Okay, so these could be, to a greater or a lesser a greater or a lesser amount in these areas, but it really depends. It's going to be in your hands, Aquarius, how you handle this, right? So again, if you can retreat, if you can pull back, if you can kind of focus on your own, your inner workings, your inner wisdom, gaining information, gathering data, as I said before, researching, divining, trying divination to, to confirm information that you may have questions about, seeking out, someone who can maybe give you an overview or clarity in the situation. It's going to be better for you to do that. And by the end of the month, I think there will be there may be an ending, but if this ending happens, it will be for the better, right? To move you along your ascension, to move you along your path, and there could be new beginnings that that rise as a result of that. All right, Aquarius. So I hope that this reading's been helpful for you. Again, thank you so much for joining me on my channel. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And I wish you all good things. Love, peace, and joy. And I will see you in September for your September readings. Thank you so much. Bye bye.